The dog, the Costco hot dog. Yep, I bought 2 Costco hot dogs. One's plain, so we don't have any of that ketchup and relish interfering with things. So let's got the glizzy in the lab. Let's go ahead and analyze that Costco hot dog. All right, so just extracting the same way we did the Ballpark Frank hot dog. We just got the glizzy here in the lab. We're just going to go ahead and just do a cross section and chunk a little disc of hot dog out and just kind of pack it in the tube here. Alright, so I've got 2 slices, cross sections across the whole dog in the tube. It's kind of a waste of a hot dog. I feel bad. Alright, so we're just going to use water. I think that's what we did last time. I'm just going to add as much as I can to cover the hot dogs in the tube here. Alright, there it is on the sonicator. Alright, take the hot dog off the sonicator. Now, rewatch my old video. It looks like I extracted with acetonitrile with formic acid. So we're going to pull the water out, extract it with acetonitrile as well, and then combine the 2 fractions before we run it. So this will be even more in depth. So this is some concentrated hot dog water. So then we're going to just use that 1% formic acid, acetonitrile, so that's pH low. And now when you boil hot dogs, a lot of that grease and fat comes out of it. But I guess since Costco steams their hot dogs, I mean, it is just, boy, that's greasy. Whoa, off the sonicator. It looks like the acetonitrile extracted some of that pink color. That's dope. Pink color's coming out. Now the acetonitrile fraction. Look at how pink that is. Alright, so here's what the final hot dog concentrate looks like. It's got like a kind of a chunky layer on it. Onto the fuge. Man, even pipetting this stuff is gross. You can see I get this like greasy layer all on the outside of the pipette, man. I think I was able to get a clean sample, but this is risky stuff. Alright, we got the Costco hot dog on the Zevo Q-Toff. Oh, taught it the wrong time. Alright, there we go. On to the instrument. Alright, we got the Costco hot dog data. Let's open this up. Oh man, that's a lot of stuff. Alright, just like when we're doing the Ballpark Frank, it looks like this blob up front that kind of has that kind of spiky polymeric look to it. You average across that region, it does seem to be polymer, and we're on a different column than last time, so this is again this is a short chain peg polymer. Let me find these things in everything. This looks like about peg 600 this time. Peg 600 polymer. So yeah, a little bit of microplastics. Alright. Now what I've been wondering, is there caffeine in the hot dog like there was in the Ballpark Frank? So we're looking for 195. We kind of have an idea where it's supposed to show up. That's the 195 peak. It's actually a pretty good amount of caffeine. Alright, compared to actually Coca-Cola, you can see the peak is shifted because I ran these on different columns. But the mass accuracy is like identical. And so let's see on EIC, extracted ion height, how big the caffeine peak is here. So this is 1 to the 6th. That right there is, yeah, like 6 to the 6th. So I don't know. I mean, you have to do it by calculation, but that's not like a small amount of caffeine. All right, so we're looking through the peaks, right? We got polymer right here. It's just a little bit of peg. I'm not too concerned about that. We got some caffeine. It's a decent amount of caffeine, but it's not like an energy drink. But then we have this peak at 284. So this has got that isotope pattern of possibly something chlorinated where you're getting this skip, 284, 286, kind of a unique isotope pattern. When I search that in HMDB, there's only one thing that comes up, and it, sure enough, it does have a chlorine in it. This is tris-chloroethyl phosphate. If you copy this formula and you put it into the isotope model, the match is near perfect. So I am confident that that is the elemental formula and the molecule that's there. This is a flame retardant. It is a flame retardant plasticizer and viscosity regulator in polymers. The why it's in a hot dog, I don't know. Maybe it's just an extruded process, just like a polymer. I don't know if this TSEP stuff is food safe. You know, this is, you know, it's a concern, I'd say. I would want to double check this, but I do not like finding TSEP plasticizer in the hot dog. But this stuff is everywhere, you know. All right, so one of the biggest peaks in there that I don't know what it is this mass at 310. Let's go ahead and search that in HMDB. That is massive. And it's just like one thing. So it's pretty serious ingredient. Let's go ahead and see where that's coming from. All right, so the mass at 310, I'm getting it is Sinapine. Sinapine is actually a pretty cool molecule, and it comes from oil seed crops, especially from the Brassica family, like canola oil. And it is definitely a process, is plentiful in some types of pressed cake leftovers after vegetable oil extraction. So don't worry, it's not coming from seed oils, it's coming from the leftover pressed seed oil cake. So I'm guessing that we got some like called canola meal or some sort of seed oil meal in the hot dog. So that wraps up the Costco hot dog review. It's definitely not the best review. But anyways, use the information. You know, I'm not a medical doctor. Use the information as you please. But, man, plasticizers, a little caffeine, some canola meal waste.